I'm joined now by Storm Team 3 meteorologist Ryan Knapp. Ryan, it's getting darker earlier and it's getting colder.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you haven't done it already, if you haven't turned your clocks back, well, congratulations, you're in the future currently. But yeah, other than that, yeah, we are going to start to see some cooler temperatures as we head into this upcoming work week. Right now, though, we'll enjoy the 40s, and I guess we can kind of remember the 60s that we had over the last few days and really hold on to those as much as we can, because by the end of this week, we will be back into the upper 30s. And we are tracking the chance for the potential of maybe some snow. But right now we're looking at clear skies, 47 degrees over downtown Rochester, taking a look over Mason City as well, 44 degrees, so about 3 degrees cooler down there as well. And really temperatures across the area really just in the 40s at the moment, also seeing some 50s out there. But as we head into this evening, temperatures will once again be dropping down into the lower to mid 40s. So take that with really what it is, because we are seeing just warmer overnight temperatures, especially before we start to get into some chillier conditions as we head towards the end of this week. So something to note here as well is that those winds out of the south around 3 to 5 miles per hour. So we still have those southerly winds in play, which is why we're going to continue to see those warmer overnight temperatures. But take a look at this. By tomorrow, we transition to winds again out of the north from 5 to 10. And look at our temperatures, a little chillier than what we've seen over the last few days. So we're looking at upper 50s, 60s, still comfortable. Only difference now is that we're going to have some more cloud cover in play. And that's really what was the kind of primary factor for today, is we saw some cloud coverage kind of linger around through much of southern Minnesota and north Iowa, keeping temperatures a few degrees cooler than really what they were kind of projected to be. So we only saw temperatures into the low 60s for today. Tomorrow, though, back to the upper 50s, and we'll be near 60 degrees in some spots. Currently looking at the satellite and radar composite right now, we're not really seeing anything. Obviously, Sky Tracker 3 is rather quiet at the moment, not seeing any clouds either. But as we push into the overnight hours, there's possibility for some clouds to pop up by early tomorrow morning. And as we move through today, those clouds start to move back in. So that cloud coverage will stick around really through much of the late Monday and into early Tuesday, with the possibility of late Tuesday maybe seeing the chance for a few showers. So what are we looking at here over the next 5 days? Why am I talking about cooler temperatures when we just saw 60 degrees over the weekend? Well, it's all going to start with this just collection of moisture and rain out over the western Pacific. And that's the typical trend. We look west when we look for our next systems. We're going to put this into play here. That all starts to move a little further off towards the east, and we start to look around the Dakotas and even towards the upper Midwest, because that's where we're going to start to see maybe the potential for a low pressure system to develop. So by Wednesday here, at least Wednesday morning, we start to see some showers pop up around the Dakotas. As we push later into Wednesday, though, especially Wednesday night, that's when our showers start to pop up here locally. And this is just one model run, of course. A lot of the models right now currently on the same trend, though, so that's a good sign that we're starting to see at least some coordination between the models. Showers start to pop up by Wednesday night, and then after that, we start to look at the models and see, well, there's some cooler air on the backside of this large low pressure system starting to develop, and that's when we can start to see the chance for a few flakes as we push into not only Thursday night, but more on Friday. Again, as I said yesterday, and we're even going to say it tomorrow, still too early to talk about accumulation values, still too early to talk about if we will even see snow showers. So something we will continue to track as we move through this upcoming work week. We're going to take this rather cautious, especially since we haven't had our first snow yet, but I think by at least Tuesday and Wednesday, we should have a better idea of what we'll be expecting as we push towards later in the week. Make sure you stay tuned to Storm Team 3. Take a look for tomorrow morning, though, as the kids head off to school. Some warmer temperatures than what we've seen at least last week when the kids were heading off to school. Temperatures into the lower 40s as they head out the door. By around lunchtime, temperatures back into the 50s, and then with daytime highs popping back up into the upper 50s for tomorrow. Close to 60 degrees, but we may get there. It just depends on how much cloud coverage we have throughout the day. Take a look at the 7-day forecast over the weekends. Always in view, those cooler temperatures pop back up by the end of the work week.